Good morning, my friends. I'm so glad you guys are here today. I have some very exciting news to share with you guys. Probably the most exciting news since Benjamin, for sure. The most exciting news since Benjamin. So stay tuned for that. I'll share with you guys soon. But I did want to show you that I invoked fall, you guys. I invoked it. Do you see that it's like raining out right now and it's like a little bit, well, it's like drizzling and it's cooler. I've got my sweater on, although you know I would wear that anyways, but it's only like maybe 65 or 70 right now. And it's because this is what I did yesterday. I went and got my pumpkins and my mums. The black cat came for free with the pumpkins. It was buy 2 pumpkins, get a cat. Huh? Buy 2 pumpkins and get a cat for free? Yeah, perfect. Am I the only person? I get really weird. On Halloween, I get really weird about our black cat being outside. Like, he loves to be out here and he'll be out here on the porch and stuff like that. But on Halloween, I make him stay in our house because I just get really weird about like punk teenagers doing something to him because he's a black cat, you know? That's like the anxiety in me speaking, but I feel better safe than sorry, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I invoked fall by purchasing all my mums and porch decorations. I made it come. Are you guys gonna, oh, Jonah's not going?
No, Jonah's coming. Noah decided to be lazy and stay inside.
Well, maybe he's just tired.
No, he wants to watch my iPad with Noah.
Oh, wants to watch the iPad, okay. What do you guys think of my porch decor?
Very nice.
Do you love it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Daddy,
Do you even care at all?
No.
So rude.
Kennedy, I'm that one.
The kids yesterday were like, I'm that pumpkin, I'm that pumpkin, I'm that one. Because I did buy, my slippers are gonna get wet, because I bought 8 of the little pumpkins to represent my kids. So, are you gonna go on a bike ride?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you so excited? Yeah. All right, have fun. Bowsy says someone get a basket on their bike so he can go too. Ah, it's raining on my head. Be careful because the roads are wet. Be careful because the roads are wet, okay? He's yelling at them through the ring.
I see you over there.
I see you in there. So I still have other stuff I need to do out here. Our broom is broken, so I need to get another broom. I need to freshen everything up out here. I might get some more mums for here. My favorite floor mat thing, doormat thing. I love that thing so much. And then this is the extra piano bench, which we need to get moved out into the shed. And that is another exciting thing that's happening. It's not the thing I have to tell you in today's video, but the neighbor guy who helps us do like projects around the house is coming tomorrow to help see our finish putting up the insulation and sheetrock in the office back there. So I'm gonna do like a whole renovation video there and like film everything, the whole process and stuff. Hold on. Get my hair stuck behind my ears. And film that whole process from like start to finish. So I think I'm gonna do like a whole video about that whole process of renovating the shed into an office. Might I help you, Monsieur?
My eggs aren't that bad, are they? Girls, you guys are dirty. Oh, you guys played outside all day yesterday and just got kind of nasty. I think we're gonna do a bath after this. Can we do that?
Ew.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
What's up, B?
Ready? He usually smiles out. Why you look scared now?
Nope.
He loves
These
it.
looks are classic, though. I'm not gonna lie. See, I love the sofa, but this is the problem, you guys. I mean, this is not very masculine at all. My little ankles dangling off the side of the sofa here. Is that funny to you? I look like a 12-year-old kid that's ready for Christmas. Here we go. Hey, I want a BB gun.
All right, guys, where my OGs at? If you've been around for a really long time, then y'all
remember me eating this every single morning pretty much when I was pregnant with the twins. In fact, I would eat it in bed before I got out of bed so that I didn't get nauseous and throw up. So I ate Greek yogurt with this kind. No, I had the Udis, not kind, but this kind is good. I'm literally realizing that right now. It was the Udis. Oh well. So much for dramatic effect. But do y'all remember this? Thumbs up this video if you remember me eating this every day.
Okay guys, so I am out here on my front porch with my cup of coffee so that I can finally share with you guys this news. It has been 2 years in the making. So if you followed along with our story and followed along with our vlogs for the last couple of years, right when I was like 9 months pregnant with the twins, about to give birth to them, I was reached out to by a publisher about writing a book. I'd mentioned it in one of my videos before about how I might one day want to write a book and just share our story, and more than I felt like I could just share in videos. And that launched into a basically year-long process of hearing no's, to me listening to a podcast and finding this literary agent and feeling like she was the perfect person to help me bring my book into the world. And then her walking me through months of working on an outline and trying to figure out how to tell my story the best way, and then to finally sending it out to publishers and going from hearing no that very first time in January, I think it was January of 2018, I heard no. And then in October of 2018, after all that 10 months or so of work with my literary agent, and she kind of was also like my writing coach, and really helped me understand the literary world and the writing world and what it was to be an author and how to really sort of tell a good story and bring my story to life. And after 10 months of that, taking writing classes, driving uptown to take a writing class about how to write a memoir, where I was the youngest person in the class by 40 years. So after all of that and all of the countless hours writing, waking up at 2 a.m. to write because I would feel like this inspiration on my heart. It's very hard to clear your mind when you're a mom at the time of 7 kids. It's very hard to like clear your mind to write. And so sometimes I felt like God would wake me up at like 1 or 2 a.m. and be like, okay, here's how you need to share this. You need to talk about this. And I would just sit down and write. And then other times I would just wake up really early and write, or stay up late and write, or go out to the camper and hide out there and write. Like, I just, as a mom of 7 kids who homeschools and works, I had to find the time in all the crevices of my life. And all of that paid off in October when I got to sit down with multiple publishers who were interested in my book and in my story and talk through it with them and figure out the best fit for who was going to help me bring my story into the world, help me birth this book into the world. And I was so excited when Harper One, who's an imprint of HarperCollins, they just were the perfect fit and the perfect home for my book. So we've been going through the editing process ever since October of last year, and designing the cover and the title and the subtitle and all of these things that I had no idea how hard like those little pieces were going to be. I thought writing the book was the hardest part, and I actually finished writing the book in January of this year, but it's just been going through the editing process since then. And now I'm so excited to finally tell you guys, literally 2 years in the making, that you can now go and see the cover of my book, you can see the title of my book, and you can actually go ahead and pre-order it if you want to. The book comes out April 28th, 2020. I'm going to put a link down below in the description box to my website. I had a designer design me a whole new website and blog, so that I want to start putting some more content there and stuff, but there is a wonderful landing page just for the book where you guys can go see it. It is, like I said, available for pre-order at Amazon, Books A Million, Barnes & Noble, and IndieBound. So those links are all on my website, and you can also, like I said, see the cover and the title. Finally, I haven't been able to share that until now, so I'm so excited to be able to share this with you guys. This book has been I hate to say a labor of love, but it's been a labor of love. It's been a passion project for me, and it has been healing for me to share my story in a way that I've never been able to share it on here, to tell you guys intimate details of me and my story and kind of how I got to this place. You know, and obviously sharing with you guys how our whole family kind of got to this place that we are today. So obviously it's a memoir, but I wrote it with you guys in mind. This book was written, my story, but to you, to encourage you, help you see that you don't have to live inside of a box. You don't have to live inside of this idea of status quo and what your life should look like, that it's totally okay to be weird and different and have your life look weird and different, that there's so much beauty and just being willing to walk through the open doors that God puts in your life and to love the people that he's put in front of you to love, and just to accept that life doesn't have a checklist. It's not a to-do list of getting married and having kids and buying a house and all of these things. Life was never meant to be a checklist. And so while this is my story of breaking free from that, breaking free from this idea that I had to be perfect and do everything just perfect, but it's really truly like a love letter from me to you guys as well, that hopefully you will find something in there that speaks to you in your life and where you're at today. So I would love it if you guys would go check that out. You can also sign up for my email newsletter list, because we are going to be putting together a book launch team, which I'm so excited about because so many of you guys have expressed such an interest in being a part of this and a part of helping me launch my book. And so we're going to be putting together a really fun book launch team over November and December. And so if you want to be a part of that, be sure to sign up for the newsletter. Everything about the book goes out in a newsletter first. My newsletter subscribers found out about the book title and all of that yesterday. So you guys are finding out about it today. So newsletter people get to find out about everything first. I'm just like overflowing with excitement and so many things I want to tell you. But for right now, I just want to share the beautiful cover and title of the book with you guys. I want to encourage you to go check that out. Like I said, you can go ahead and pre-order it if you want to. And I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys, because it's because of you being here, watching our videos, loving our family, supporting us, supporting me, that I had this opportunity to be able to tell my story and hopefully reach people all over the world. The internet has, sort of revolutionized our ability to reach people. And so it's been so fun to share our story and our journey with you guys. And I'm just so grateful to each one of you. I hope you guys love this book. I'm so excited, like I said, to share this part of it with you. There's so many more exciting things to come. So you definitely want to be subscribed here, as well as signing up for the newsletter so that you guys can get all of the insider information and details and everything first through the newsletter. All right, so that's my super exciting news today, and now it's back to mom life. I just gave the twins a bath, and we've got to work up some lunch and stuff. The sun is starting to peek out, and I might sneak out to Old Navy because the twins really need some fall clothes, and I usually buy their fall clothes at Old Navy, H&M. Those are usually the two main places. Sometimes Target stuff, but I've really kind of liked the more plain and simple stuff for them. So I might be running to Old Navy to see if I can get them some things, because the temperatures are dropping and they don't really have a lot of pants that fit them. So that could be next on the agenda. We shall see.
So did you share the good news? Did you share the news?
I did. Are you going to pre-order a copy of the book, babe?
Do I get an autograph from the author? Do I get a signed copy?
You get a lot more than an autograph from the author.
Hey-o!
Oh, look at his smile. Uh-oh, look.
What? Look at what?
They're running.
Oh, they're happy too. I have so many questions. I mean, I literally know just about as much as our subscribers do about your book.
Yes, Sierra hasn't read it.
Oh, Prima, wait, hold on. Here's what's really cool is that that's actually a copy of her manuscript. Am I right? Like, is that like the last phase of edits right here up top? But self-control is preventing me from opening that package and diving in to your book.
You're in it.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I?
A little bit.
Have I told you I'm proud of you recently? Let me tell you this. I am proud of you specifically for writing this book, because I know how incredibly hard it was.
It was a thing.
It was more than a thing. I mean, it was a lot of time, it was a lot of effort, it was a lot of energy, it was a lot of painstakingly brutal emotion.
Yep.
All of the above. Meanwhile, over here, this looks like, okay, it looks like she's about to be mummified right now. It looks like you're seriously getting ready to sacrifice her. Are you gonna be mummified? Mini mummified?
I tried to eat that.
Oh, you got a hangnail? I'm sorry.
Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys a little, I don't even know if I would consider this like a big family hack, but like if your kids are anything like mine, okay, here's what happens, and maybe you can relate to this. You say, go brush your teeth, and then someone comes downstairs screaming, I can't brush my teeth, so-and-so used my toothbrush and now it's disgusting. Because they're constantly, especially with us, if you're tossing 7 kids' toothbrushes into the same bathroom, no matter how well we've tried to organize them, kids put them back in the wrong place or whatever, and they end up using each other's toothbrushes, complaining or saying, so-and-so took the deodorant, I don't know where it is, you know, blah, 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 blah. So when you have this many kids, they're kind of always pointing the finger at the other kid, like, she did it, he did it, da, da, da. So what I decided to do was I was like, okay, I'm gonna cut this off really quickly by giving each kid their own pouch. So I went to the dollar spot at Target and just bought these little pouches. And then I went and bought, which they already have some of the stuff in their bathroom, so I'll have to go get it because they raided my Target bag before I could get these bags put together. I just went and bought everybody their own tube of toothpaste to put inside their bag. Everybody got a brand new toothbrush. We have a few of the different like electric toothbrushes, the kind that you charge and stuff. And we do still use those, but I will tell you that like my kids have lost heads to them and stuff like that. So I just went to the standard old regular style Colgate toothbrush. So each of these baggies has a toothbrush, toothpaste, flossers. I'm gonna split up this baggie of little flossers into each of the bags so that they each have flossers in there. Deodorant, my boys are wearing like men's strength deodorant, so they each have deodorant in here. So everybody has what they need in their own individual pouch, and then this just goes underneath the sink. So they can pull out their pouch, do their morning hygiene, their evening hygiene, and put the pouch back away. Like Rosie's has, I got her like a little mini wet brush. So hers will have the wet brush in it as well. Hopefully this should stop some of the bickering and fighting so that my kids can just like do their daily hygiene stuff without drama. That's all I'm asking for. I just want teeth brushed without drama. I just want deodorant on without drama. I feel like of all the things in life to be dramatic about, that one is pretty silly. So hopefully this solves it, but maybe if you're having the same issue, this will help you too, to give each of your kids an individual pouch instead of using drawer organizers or anything like that. Like this is a plus when we travel or when we go on the RV, all the kids have to do, or when they go to stay at their grandma's house or their cousin's house, just grab their little hygiene kit.
What's that?
You playing? Is that your baby?
Aww.
How sweet. Is she tired?
She's gone.
She's crying. Why is she crying? What's wrong?
Oh, she's gone.
Oh, you give her hugs.
She's gone.
Maybe you should lay her down if she's sleepy.
Gone.
She's crying.
Bella.
Oh, hello. You're being a very good mama.
You gonna give her a kiss? She's sorry. Okay.
This guy right here.
Well, that's just the cutest freaking thing you've seen all day.
Just living the high life. Just Mr. Blippy. Guy for a living just falls into foam balls all day and wears suspenders.
Sounds like what you do on a Monday.
Mr. Blippy.
All right, well, I just endured a torrential downpour on the way here, but I did get my coffee, which is gonna wake me up. I've got a chai latte, which is my fave, with a shot of espresso, which is what I do when I want the chai taste, but I need the coffee. Chai does have caffeine, but not nearly as much as espresso. So I've got this. I'm gonna run into Old Navy right here and see what I can find for the twins for fall. And probably I need to get Benji a few things too. I ordered him a few things online the other day, but he needs just a couple more. We're trying to go very minimal with the kids' wardrobes. I'm actually on this kick where I really, really, really want to try a true capsule wardrobe for myself. And I'm trying to decide if I want to film that. Like, I realize that I reach for the same things over and over again. I have a closet full of clothes that's overflowing, but yet I reach for the same sweaters, especially in fall. Like, I just reach for the same things over and over. So why not just have the rest of it put away, rotate through those things, and make my life easier in the mornings and not feel like, because I stand there and stare at my closet and then I still pick the same things. Okay, the rain is picking up, so I need to go inside now because I don't have an umbrella or a rain jacket or any of that business. It's not like, I mean, look at my hair. Who cares if it gets wet, right? Right, okay. Let's go in Old Navy.
All right, crew, so I got the 3 little kids down for a nap. Millie and Ivy are behind me, and little B-Man is in his basket in the kitchen area here. So I'm gonna do some dinner prep. The game plan for tonight is beef tacos with a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of onion. We're also gonna do some rice, and then this this Fiesta corn as a side, which is awesome. I'm gonna throw that stuff on the Blackstone. I'll show you guys how we do it. It's like a bacon, corn, cilantro with some taco seasoning. Awesome side dish, great for a little bit chillier weather. All right, so I went ahead and got started on the ground beef for the tacos. Basically just a couple pounds of ground beef, 1 yellow onion, some smoked paprika and cumin, and we've got a nice little a little base for our tacos here. So with our big family, usually what we're shooting for is if we can get over half the kids to like what we make for dinner, I consider that a win. We're definitely avoiding trying to spend 2 hours in the kitchen going through the prep, the cooking, and the cleanup. I mean, that's just a huge portion of the day. So like I said, I think what we're gonna do tonight will probably take about an hour to prep, cook, and be done with everything. Once that's done, we'll kind of assess, we'll see how the kids liked it. Hopefully, you can find some value in being able to maybe mix one of these recipes into your meal plan. If you do, tag me on Instagram. Getting some ideas for our cookbook, which will be coming to you guys pretty soon. So I need all the feedback I can get. Let me know how you like them.
Want me to show you what we got at Old Navy? I know you guys are cranky. Come over here, I'll show you, okay?
We're gonna Boo Boo get some jeans?
Ready? Some dino jammies?
Yeah, baby.
You like those?
Oh,
Those are nice. Flower jammies.
Look at how.
And look at this sweet dress.
That is so cute.
Oh, darling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just got a few things. A whole bunch of leggings.
There you
Polka
go.
dots, yellow,
That'll work.
green stripes, navy striped, black, and solid green. So they can mix these with all their jean tops.
Anyways,
So
yeah,
we're-
but this was an old trick my mom taught me. So corn tortillas, just the regular small 10-inch ones, wherever. We have to get the big size because there's just so many of us. So we've got, I don't know, 100 tortillas in here. But this was a trick my mom taught me. Take some corn tortillas, get a couple forks, throw them in the oil here, let them fry.
By them, you mean the tortillas, not the forks?
Yeah, let's throw the tortillas in there, let them fry for about, I don't know, 7 seconds on each side. Slap them on some paper towels, let them cook a little bit. And you've got these nice little, like, chewy but crispy on the outside
Corn tortillas.
corn tortillas. It's nice.
Yep.
So,
Hi, Benji man. Oh, you got your Bobby? You got your Bobby? Are you eating a little bit of Bobby hair? Hold on.
She got that nasty hair.
There we go.
Nice saying prayers for her guys.
Momo. Momo.
Hey.
So we're gonna have to pivot the dinner plans just a little bit. We're not gonna be able to do the Fiesta corn. It started raining outside and I cooked this stuff on the Blackstone griddle. You're gonna hide in the pantry? Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
So instead we're doing some refried beans and some tacos. So we'll still get everybody fed, but gonna have to wait to show you guys that recipe for next time, sorry.
Dad.
How's the tacos so far, ladies?
Good.
Good. And gentlemen, I know Noah will eat about 27 of these things. He'll go plate for plate with me.
Hi, Dad.
Millie, how you liking them?
Fun.
You need a, what'd you say?
I said fun.
Spoon?
Yes.
Spoon? Spoon.
Spoon.
There we go. Good job. Yeah, I'll get you on in just a second. See, Ivy closes her eyes when she's happy and eating. Angie closes her eyes and dances when she's happy from eating.
Stop food shaming me.
She wasn't a fan of the tacos, so she's making herself a cake. Now would be a good time to flip it, though. You don't want your cheese boiling.
I'm too used to making butter noodles.
Butter noodles, huh? Let me help you out here, girl. There you go.
All right, guys, so we're just gonna finish up dinner. I probably have food in my teeth, don't mind. Hopefully that's something on the screen and not on my face. Anyways, we're gonna wrap up today's video. I just wanted to remind you guys to be sure to go down in the description box and check out the link where y'all can go check out my book title and cover. I'm just so excited and again, so grateful to you guys because I just wouldn't be here and this wouldn't be happening without you guys. So I am coming to you very humbly saying thank you so much. So that's it for today's video, guys. We will see you again on Wednesday. Bye.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking.